Hi, Nomi. Hi, everybody. We turn down the iTunes. Up that down to there-ish. I think that's where that normally sits. I might have to adjust it again because I've forgotten exactly where it goes. I think it might go just a little lower. Yes, no, maybe so. We'll see. I think I was also talking quietly. How is your day going, Nomi? I've been busy, if you can't tell. I was also a little bit of a silly, and I made a hot pocket, and then sat down and did some things, and then I was like, oh yeah, I wanted to stream. I should do that now. And I forgot that I was supposed to eat first. But it's fine. You guys just had to sit at the starting screen a little longer. It's okay. Uneventful? Well, I guess that's a good thing. I also made tea. So that's great. I did actually like do that and remember to do that and remember to get it and put the tea bag in it. Yeah. Would it be the first time I went to make tea and then about 20 minutes later I was like, wait, I was making tea and go to the Keurig for my kind of sort of hot water. I'm a silly goose. It's fine. But oh, you know what? I really need to update the person in the little Minecraft character in the corner. I really do. I know, I should try making a green screen in Minecraft and just like... Yeah. Once I get my modded instance back. Which is my own fault, but hey, here we are. There have been times you have had to boil the kettle multiple times because you weren't paying attention. Yeah. Okay, what's my... Oh gosh. I was about to say, what's my inventory like? A mess is the answer. Per usual. This is... okay, so this is the dump random things in box. Sweet. Love that for me. But I will do a little bit of a fly and show you guys what I worked on the other day when I was hanging out with Dragon. After his stream. Working on that. That was a few days ago now. But I'm doing a bunch of work on this area right here. Figuring out kind of what's going to be deep slate, what's going to be grass. Because, and a little bit of there too. It's not all going to be grass. This transition's not perfect yet. This part's not done now. But like a lot of it's going to be the cobbled deep slate and or bricks or whatever. So just like figuring out where the actual flower beds are going and whatnot. I have decided that this staircase, something's not quite right about it. Something needs adjusted here. If we go over here. Have I put a staircase up here yet? I have not. One second. We'll use dirt for now. And I'll use a frog light. So we'll just do like... Oop. 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 Okay, so the floor's there. How did I manage to like know that right away? Alright, anyway. If you look from like here is a good place to look at as well. You can just see how like this feels a little tight here. And then this like awkward stuff here. It's a little bit of a, if you fly up a little higher probably. See from like over here. This part like right here feels a little off. So what I know I'm probably going to do is take this part and make this just like part of the staircase, but I don't know what I'm going to do with the bottom bit. I'm debating even taking this down all the way and having this just continue this way into the wall. but that section still needs reworked because, like, yeah, it's a side. It's basically like a back gate where, you know, normally you're not going to go through it, but it's still a gate, not like a small gate. Like, it's the same size, the same, like, yeah. So I feel like it needs a little bit more something. Hi, doll! But yeah, this isn't quite working. Probably a good thing I didn't build that building yet, because I might end up making this a wider staircase at the bottom. Oh, thank you! I need rockets and food, I've noticed. I am glad, though, that I, like, took the time to finish the flower bits all the way out to the gate. Because I feel like that has made a decent difference as well. With just the general, like, vibe. And now it's all lit up, for sure. I think. I think Dragon recently checked it for me, because my, yeah. A lot of instance be broke. And I never did get the lighting mod thing I was going to use to work anyway. Boop, 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 boop. Let's fill that up. I might need to, like, AFK over at the, sugarcane and gunpowder farm. I need to check. Because I know I go through a lot of rockets, and I think I have some stacks in here. But I know recently I did that, so I'll have to check and see if we need to AFK for more. The good thing is I think Dragon built them on top of each other. So as you're AFKing for gunpowder, you're getting paper. That makes sense. I was joking the other day that, like, if anybody needs cherry saplings, I, like, have so many. We have so many, and I've tossed so many into the composter. It's ridiculous. Wait, so what? No, because WW picked up, right? Can I see how many I have? Times picked up. Because that's when it gets dropped on the floor, right? 1,119. More. I have picked up more cherry blossom saplings than I have oakwood. Which, I guess, granted, I don't break oakwood that much, but, like, dang. Oh, I've gotten 783 diamonds. That's not bad. Most of those went into armor trims. Not surprising that the highest thing I have picked up is stone. This is not surprising to me. It would be deep slate if I had mined every single deep slate I have used in my build, but because it's close, it's getting close to 100,000 now. Placed, I think. It's getting there. But I didn't mine it all myself, so. Yeah. Okay. Probably should just empty this into the... I know I put the wall in the title. I'm not 100% sure that we're working on the wall today for very long anyway. Those are all empty. Should be good. Grabbed the string out to help Dragon put string on the dragon. The dragon head. Might also do some of this. I don't know. I haven't decided if I'm doing that on or off stream. But we'll do a little bit of wall building first. Let's see, so I need that. And that. I'm gonna need more though. Grab some of the slabs, but I don't need as many slabs. I have to go more deep slate. Hopefully I have enough to do a section of the wall. We're gonna go with, yeah, sure. I totally have enough to do a section of the wall. guess I need to be bored later and go mine a bunch of deep slate. Yay! That's fine. That's totally fine, because I will do it. Sorry, chat, I had to mute for a second. Okay. So let's go look and see which part of the wall we want to work on. That I want to work on, whatever. Because we did this last time. I think it was that section, right? Oh, I need the soul lanterns. All up. I knew I was forgetting something. Ooh, a wild Houndor has appeared, or Hounder. If anyone wants to try to catch it. Okay. So, we also did this section over here. Question is there any, like, I know this whole part here, I'm not touching until I finish that gate, because I don't know what's going on there. Honestly. This section, So on one hand, that section doesn't feel like it needs to be higher, I think, from the outside, but then from the inside it's like, why is it so short? It's one of the problems with the way this build ended up being, where the inside levels, because of the way I built it on the mountain, the inside levels are so much higher than the outside levels. It's like on the outside that looks like it would be a fine level for something. And on the inside is like 6 blocks. Like, well, I think this bit's probably fine. We'll do that little bit, which won't be that hard. And then I might raise this up like 3 blocks. I can land on that. There we go. Oh. Tip. 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 Do. 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 Like so. And then it gets blocks, gets stairs, stair gets blocks. So we do this. And I'll actually also do this because the level of the floor comes up. Alright. So then there it's block. Block gets, I think it goes, I'm thinking because of the way this is gonna go boop, boop, which is not gonna be technically even. That's kinda okay. It's not gonna be perfect. Like this one's gonna end up being a double stair as well. The nature of the way this really weird shape is, I think. So now, do this. Okay, it kind of looks like it's gonna end up being like 2 sets of 2 for a lot of that bit. See how this ends up looking. They may adjust the way I do the top part because of the way the bottom ends up being, but I almost don't mind it being that kind of different. I feel like it might still work. I only really need one set of lanterns for this. Yeah, that looks... Yeah, see, it looks like a battlement just as well from a distance. Doing the worky still. So size that you're quiet. Don't be worrying about that at all. I appreciate the lurk. Always. I work lurk a ridiculous amount. I appreciate it. This might surprise you, given how talkative I am on stream sometimes. And in certain streams, I feel like I talk a lot, but that is not me the majority of the time. I think I have all of like, gosh, like 3 streams I'm actually like an active chatter in. The rest, nah, maybe. Maybe I'll say hi. Most of them I will not, because, you know. But, oh! Well, I managed to deploy my wings. I did not manage to fire the rocket, but that's fine. And I will say, of the 3, like, I could think of off the top of my head that I'm, like, chatty in, I'm moderator in 2 of those. Which makes a difference. Maybe not the way other, like, maybe not for everybody that would make a difference, but it does for me. You're great for the chatting, it's nice. Oh, thank you. If this isn't gonna die when the sun comes up, so get eated. I need to light up a little bit more of my front lawn, I have this feeling. Okay. 2, 3. That may be something we end up doing because I want all that section lit up. Because I want to end up putting stuff there, I think. I don't know what. I'm kind of trying to stick to the inside of the castle for a while longer. Just to see how much of it I like do and get some like things figured out. But I intend to do custom biomes around quite a bit. Okay, if I do just like one more, well then feel like not too high to have a, like not too low to have a battlement inside. That was the perfect amount of deep slate bricks somehow. Yeah, I feel like that. It's like with the way this is, you can kind of get the idea that I'm standing here and I'm in an elevated section. You get the vibes. Oh, so I think with that, but we need more bricks. I'm gonna probably just make, I'm just gonna make all of this into bricks, and then if I need like specific types, because this is all brick variants, just make it all into bricks. But yeah, I think that'll work out just fine. Ah! I missed. Got it. Okay. Don't need my sword or my hotbars. So. Oh. Ah. Interestingly, like, I use my sword a bit, but if I was just picking a weapon, I'd pick the axe. The only reason I keep the sword on me is for looting. It's the only reason. If I could have looting 3 on my axe, then I would just use that. Except for like certain circumstances. But I am much more likely to use my axe or my bow. Unless I'm like, well, there are certain circumstances which it's fun to have the sword because of the name, but it's usually only when I'm killing dragon when we need mini heads, and I enjoy the name I gave my sword. I really I probably could give my axe a better axe name, but I don't think I could do better than this one. Though I would probably take knockback off of it if I could. That is actually really annoying when I'm fighting drown and stuff. Yeah. Boop. Boop. See, with the way the walls are on this section, it's a lot flatter. There we go. There's more surface. That's just like not like constant diagonals, so this pattern works a little better. Boop. Goodness. It's moments like this that I'm glad I have my buttons on my mouse, because it's why I can build so fast. Literally just using 3 buttons all on my mouse to do this. Okay, I have to remember where they are, and it would be easier if these two were actually next to each other. Actually, but those are both brick walls. I was worried for a second that I had not brick walls. Do I have more stairs? Yeah, okay. Also, if it's 2 blocks apart, I can do this. Sometimes I miss. And I literally think this is supposed to... like so... Yeah. It's one of the reasons I love Jump Boost. Doing this is fun. Not always the easiest to time it. I think that would be here. Because it's all diagonals. I think that will be good enough. Light-wise, we should be good. Get a look at it from the outside. Yeah, see, that looks pretty good from the outside, I think. Double check the inside. Excuse me, I should name the 4 sniffers that are just wandering around my pits. We should name them. Technically, there is a channel redemption, I think, that is name a thing. Yeah, I think that works from the inside as well. It doesn't feel too short. You know what I'm thinking? It might be the issue with this bit of the wall. And we'll get on top of the greenhouse to look at this, because it's easier to see from like here. I think the issue with this section of the wall is there are no towers from here to there. Granted, there will be towers around the gate there, but I feel like at least a tower in here somewhere is needed. In part because I feel like the wall variation, like there's going to be levels variation in this wall. Because I think this section is probably as high as it's going to be, but then I think this section needs to go a little higher to match the energy of this. So I think at least a tower in here somewhere is necessary. To figure out what I'm going to do with this. Oh, an ad is in progress. I'll give that a second. Give that a second and catch a Pokemon. Should end in about 8 seconds. Then I'll get back to what I was saying. Okay, I didn't see the beginning. I didn't see that ad break start. Whoops. It was only at 30 seconds, so I caught it pretty early on. But yeah, I do think this section is a little awkward because I built this tower before I did a lot of other things. Ideally this tower would be here. Ideally. The thing is, I'm not gonna move it. I may end up reshaping it at some point, or I may just leave it because it's like, it was also the first, I think it was the first tower of the castle I built besides the nether tower, which was the nether portal for this area. So the style has kind of changed a bit since then, but I still like the tower, so for the most part. I may just, I don't know. Maybe rework it eventually, but for now I'm leaving it because I'm like, that's too much deep slate. Too much deep slate to break. And rebuild. When I have so much else to do. Yeah, I think some more towers in that area is what's needed. This half of the base I was telling, I think it was Dragon the other day, it's like this half of the base has been basically left in bare bones kind of idea mode. While this half has been a lot more developed. In part because this is the area I traffic in the most. Like this is where the most of the foot/fly traffic is. Because we're going in and out of the keep all the time. I'm going in and out of my part of the keeps, like the upstairs bits that I have that I've been working on. Dragon's going in and out of his little bunker in the basement. We're both going in and out of the storage room. Do I see what I think I see? Hold up. Gotta ask a question. I think Dragon may have missed 2 spots there for waxing, so I'm gonna grab more wax just in case we have any more over here. Though I think I very recently cleaned this out. In fact, it might have even been on stream. Hi guys. Yeah. I did recently clean it out. I'm gonna go ahead and just take that all back. And that's what I thought. Okay. Nope. Yeah, so we don't have a honey block farm, but I keep getting honey blocks all the same. To be honest, these are annoying sometimes. Haven't put string on that yet, but passive glowberry farm is a passive glowberry farm, so yeah. Makes them happy, it's fine. Okay. Doop, 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 doop. And let me make sure I'm going in the right direction. Yeah. Doo, 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 doo. Yeah, that was funny. I noticed that at the corner of my eye and I was like, wait a minute. Those are supposed to be orange. Don't see any others. Oh. Be careful. Let's check. Yeah, I don't see any others. I fell. Yeah, the rest are not aged. If those two have aged that much, then the others would be all more visibly aged if there were any. That rocks will get you. Yeah. I honestly, because I prefer the max oxidation copper, I can English. I don't tend to do wax because it's like meh. Occasionally, if I want like this, like the stage before fully oxidized, I will. But normally I just leave it with this. So I don't bother because it's a waste of wax, really. And if anybody like griefs it, it's just gonna undo itself, so like but nobody would on purpose. Accidents, yes, that happens. Yeah, the color palette for this build doll is teal, purple, deep slate. It's like it's copper, warped, wood, prismarines, and then purple, amethyst, and then deep slate and blackstone. Soul lanterns. There's a bunch of normal lanterns around, but like it's very soul lantern heavy. It's just sometimes the lanterns you just need to use the lanterns to actually light the place up, you know. So that's the vibe. Oh, and Skulk. Skulk is a very, very prominent thing. Oh, I know what we can do. I was going to fix this floor a little bit. Make it a little bit more obvious that there is some amethyst down there. Coco's good with this stuff. Yes, yes it is. So pretty. Okay. I'll grab the deep slate box, toss all the deep slate in there. Actually probably should grab some more Skulk to do what I need to do, I think. I need Skulk and glow lichen. Crying obsidian with the teal and blackstone. Yes, 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 yes. Crying obsidian is part of the vibe too.
Hello there.
Hello there. Yay, dragon. 19 months in a row, thanks to Mousy. Woo! Very nice. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, right. Like, why am I here again? Because I'm here. On purpose. But, okay. I don't need that many, but I'm gonna grab the many just in case. I always forget which box I put that in, ironically. Okay, I've got that, and then I need the glow again. Yeah, we don't have that much crying obsidian, otherwise I'd use it more. Once we get the gold farm up and running, oops. Once we get that up and running, I will probably be using it a bit more, but we don't really have enough for me to be incorporating it into anything at the moment. So I didn't go from if you wanted. Yeah, so is Blackstone, in all honesty. And Quartz. Quartz isn't too bad because we have a decent source of emeralds. But and because I built up the infrastructure for it specifically. It's like the whole reason I got villagers was so that I would have quartz and not have to go mining in another fort. Been dreading making the golden barter for all. Yeah. Mm-hmm. There's been some procrastinating, that's for sure. On all parties, because I could have just done it. So like, yeah. We'll get it done soon, because we have all the stuff. Granted, we've had all the stuff for like 2 months now. But I think we'll get to it soon. Do I have a night vision potion? Yeah, I do. You're right. I just have to find the right box. Here we go. Yeah, hopefully this doesn't take... Oh, gosh. I do, of course, but yeah, I don't have a good source. Trading is a bit limited and the piglins aren't most generous with it, but you've mined it before. Yeah, so with the villagers is what I set up for mine. And I found that, like, for what I needed to do, it worked really well. Because Emerald Cove is basically all quartz. Ironically, it's one of the reasons it's Emerald Cove is because quartz, but... yeah, the thing is, the piglins aren't very generous with it, but when you're dealing with decent amounts of it, like when you're bartering with them enough to get like enough blackstone and other things, it alleviates a lot of the stress off of it, I guess. Like it ends up working out. This game is back stream with 3 blades every few months. Yeah, because on my monitors it doesn't look like even on stream it was that bad, but I guess not everybody has. I don't know what my brightness is set up to, so maybe could just be me being me. Okay, doesn't good to have both going. Exactly. Look, if we don't have to go mining for nether quartz ever again, it would be a good day. That is the plan. It is more for the blackstone in this specific use case. Let me see if it's how this looks. Blackstone and crying obsidian, and yeah, I think that gives more of the vibe. Granted, I have night vision potion at the moment, so. But I think that shows off the purple a little better. But yeah, you're gonna need shulkers of blackstone for your tower. Yes. Even if you only did blackstone on the underground part, you would need shulkers. And I think your tower is gonna be the one that's gonna be the heaviest blackstone wise out of all of them. Because like, if we look here, you can tell I've used a bit. I've probably used a shulker's worth, if not a little bit more, on this tower. And I'm using it as like a highlight block or contrast block with the deep slate. So it's not getting used in like a lot of the actual builds walls. It's more of a detail bit. But with the outside of Dragon's Tower, I think I might use it a lot more because because of the idea I have. So yeah, we're gonna need a ton. The little bits here and there, like there, I used it to try to like incorporate it a bit more. But I'm gonna make sure my spawn is set right here. Okay. Where else did I need to put Skulk? Because I feel like there was somewhere else I was supposed to do something with Skulk. Did I already in the well? I think I did. Oh, you guys haven't seen that. So one of the things I did recently off stream was I changed out all the wood beams here for the basalt, which I think looks a lot better. If the vibe is better. But I also... This isn't gonna work with night vision. Hold on. Well, I mean... Okay, you're not gonna get the right vibe, but... You can see it anyway. That's fine. I'll be down here at some point without it. I did a little bit of more work. And so on the purple side, we've got amethyst with the glass, which I don't know if I did this on stream or off stream. I don't remember. I feel like it was off stream. I'm having bad time remembering. But then over here is the cyan and the skulk. So I haven't put in the armor stands or the barrels yet. Oh, wild venipede. If anyone wants to try to catch it, gonna give it a go. I caught the last one, whatever it was. Yeah, there's all of that set up now, so it's all color coded with the flower, which I think I did put it on stream. But yeah, I haven't done much else down here just yet. Dragon and I have talked about what we want to do, so. Yep, that's Dragon's Tower, the base of Dragon's Tower right there. You can see the very clear, smooth stone wall. Random, like, very clearly is the same shape going all the way down. So to be fair, Minecraft generation would do that. Just a troll. It's getting a little cold. I'm gonna... There we go. I'm gonna put a blanket on because it's getting a little cold in here. Just a little bit. Yeah, I did that at some point. I don't... Who knows when. I was in a bit of a daze the other day. And I was mostly doing this stuff. Well, let's see. I'm gonna get a box out, toss all of that in it. Did I not already have? Nope. Apparently I did not already have a box of the random things. Alright. Oh, nobody caught it. Goodness. Alright. So we've done those two little bits of wall. Let's look. The other bits I'm like sure about. Probably gonna wait to do these sections because of how I want to do the stairs. Which is gonna wait till Dragons, like that section of Dragon's Tower is done. So I get the stairs all correct. I did think about it a little bit because a lot of it is gonna have like a roof to it. And then, but the end bit is not because that would look weird with the dragon mouth. Escole's massive, didn't think it was quite that big. Yeah, no, it when you look at it from over here, you get the scale. Yeah, it's pretty big. Also looks really cool from this angle. But yeah, this is the angle. You did have two stairs right by the horns that weren't waxed. It was the same set of stairs as well. So I'm guessing it happened probably while I was distracting you with talking. So I fixed it because I spotted the blue from over here because I landed up here to look at this stuff and I was like, wait a minute, that's not supposed to be there. So I fixed it. Yeah, it is pretty big, but I think it will work. It will work in the scale of the tower, I think, and stuff. Wow. I'm so glad. This is the other day. I was like, oh, you know, I could start working on the stairs. I was like, no, I need to wait till Dragon puts the entrance to his tower in before I start working on the stairs. Stairs need to go in last. Okay, I'm streaming, so I'll eat later. Oops. I don't know, sure, based on when I text her, but oops. Goodness. One of the hard parts about when I get home and how like our dinner time works out is like sometimes it's in the middle of stream and sometimes we don't eat till 9, so like I never know. Like sometimes it's in the middle of the stream and I'm like, well, oops. Or Oopsie daisy. Anyway. I lost my train of thought. Oh, we were looking to see which section, if there's any other sections of the wall to add to. Yeah, that's another reason, like, this section of the wall is also not done. Because I'm still not sure it's actually where it's going to be. Like, it's tentative. That entire section is, like, waiting for the tower to kind of start to form and all that. Which is starting to. Dragonhead is a big progress in that direction. Well. Do need to do this. It's the last gate. Well, it's okay. It's not the last gate because the west gate is just a hole in the wall. It's the last land gate that needs to be done. That I have yet to do. But that requires a bit more effort, so we're not doing that today. That's too much brain power. The big decision was the material you wanted to make out of. Yeah, I can see that. I think it works. It's very high contrast like everything else, but I think in a sense that's gonna work out. Granted, it's also in the most like high contrast area of the base because of all the snow. It's like there's just like this section where there is snow and then there is no snow. But there is snow. And then there is no snow. Oh. Up, 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 up. So, oh, I know what we could do. Especially since we have the haze beacon on at the moment. I don't know how it's reaching over here. You know what? I'm not gonna argue. Not quite reaching quite over here, but it'll reach close enough. Okay. So if I go over here for a second. So I want it down to like there. What level is that? 98. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So we're gonna do that, and then we're kind of just gonna go to the other side because that's where the haste is. Okay. It's kind of like, and then I think I think like that wide, and then. Okay, was I the only one who saw a creeper? Like, I could have sworn there was a creeper coming down the hallway. Could have sworn. Yes, I'm hallucinating, it's fine. Okay, it's like over here. Oh, there we go. Do a little bit of terraforming. Technically this is working on the wall, because technically that counts, right? Next to the wall. It counts. Not that I care that much about it, but I should get some lighting out of my pick, though. We should definitely light this up on the lovely black screen with a moving pick. You know, it doesn't look that dark on my... I don't know. I mean, I'm lighting it up. Just admittedly very confused because on my end it doesn't look that dark at all. Not even in the game. My OBS preview doesn't look dark. So we're making this an actual, like, ravine bed, instead of just a thing that looks like a ravine. That's just why the bridge is here. Oop. We use this a little bit, but I want to make it a little steeper. Da, da, da. Definitely here I want it very steep because I don't want it to feel like there's any way you can like climb up to the bridge except to I guess go on the bridge. You know what, that sentence made more sense in my head. It's fine. It made a lot more sense in my head. Okay. Let's see. I'm not entirely sure if this shape is right. Go with it for the moment. Ah! Well, there's a hole there that I made. Alright. Got the haste beacon. Let's go. A little bit of this. Add in a minute. Okay. Thank you for the heads up. Also might add in some more grass on top of some of these sections because I feel like that would work as well. Put some more grass in. I can English. The real question is, can I though? That start of that song reminded me of another song. Now my brain is stuck on that. That's funny. It's like, it's not the same at all. But my brain was just like, wait. That sounds familiar. And it did, in fact, not sound familiar. But they have slightly similar vibes. Ad is over. Yay! Peoples are back. Woo! Assuming they actually got ads to begin with. No idea. There we go. Wonder how this one just get escaped. Added an N in there, I think, on accident. But that's fine. Do, 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 do. It's a little bit of trial and error. But I'll get there eventually. Yeah, that's better, it's better, it's better. Hello, Art. Welcome in. Yeah, okay, so that needs a little work over here. Get up there. Sadly, we're also out of range of the jumpy posty beacons. So don't get that effect. Ba, 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 ba. That's better for sure. Doo, doo, doo. There we go. Da, 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 da. Dragon or Mousy, whichever. Can I also get a shout out for Nomi? I didn't do it earlier at the start of stream. So, I can get. Yep. Oh, you're playing Lego Star Wars. Fun. I have that game. I still haven't played it yet. I need to. I'm aware. I have so many things. We were also talking about last night at D&D, like how I need to start playing. I need to play Baldur's Gate. So it's like, I have so many things right now, though. Yeah. Like that, I think. Oh, I see a bit up there that needs fixed. What's it talk about? Yeah, I'll figure it out later. It's fine. I'm continuing to figure out where your controller went. You can use mouse and keyboard, but it's not intended for it, and the flight is broken on keyboard and mouse. Oh, that's interesting to know, because I don't have a controller. Yeah, that's the thing I don't have. But yeah. Oh right, Baldur's Gate and D&D. Yeah, they were all talking about it, and I was like, I want to play it. I want to play it with them as well, because that would be fun. It's like, but I haven't bought it yet because I have like 3 or 4 other games I'm supposed to play. Not to mention I've got a castle to build. It's like I have so much to do with my free time that it's overwhelming. It's very, very much overwhelming. So. I intend to try to finish the artwork I've been working on for the last month sometime soon. If I had had more time yesterday, I probably would have finished it. But I always go to Starbucks and sit for like an hour and a half or so before D&D. So between work and D&D, I sit at Starbucks and do drawing. But right as I was like getting into it and getting to the point where I was like, boom, 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 getting things done and figure it out, I had to go grab my dinner and go to D&D. So it was a bit of a, oh dear. Like, gosh darn it, I wish I had like 3 more hours of uninterrupted chill time, but that's fine. And it's not one I want to work on stream just because I don't want to. So, I was like, I'm not streaming that tonight. I'm gonna stream a little bit of Minecraft, then go do some responsible adult things and go to bed. That's the plan anyway. This one's gonna be more grassy, I think. This side definitely has like a more of a grass vibe. Yeah, I've been wanting to try a lot of the games, and I feel like I will eventually. I do need to at some point take like half a week off and just like chill. So do things like that instead of what other people would normally do when they're on vacation. But we'll see exactly when I end up taking more time off. I'm thinking about taking Halloween off, just so we could possibly do a fun Halloween stream, maybe. Maybe do a little community bingo before I go play D&D. Because I have D&D on Halloween, which is gonna be fun because it's gonna be a one shot, I think. Let's go. Oh dear. I'll pick this stuff up. It's fine. One shot in Ravenloft. I don't know. The one shot, I think. Well, it's a one shot that's gonna be like an introduction to a world, which is gonna be cool. Person who's DMing it isn't the DM isn't the one who normally DMs the game I'm a part of, or the other game. But like over half the group has DM'd at one point or another. They've just been taking turns. So, which is kind of fun, I think. But he's doing a one shot. The issue I'm running into is like, I don't know what kind of character I want. It's like, what if I was struggling the last time I did this when I was making the character for the other quote-unquote one-shot that has become a not one-shot that I joined in a few weeks ago. I don't know what to do. That's when I ended up making my cat rogue, which is basically my half-elf rogue, but cat. It's basically the build. Character-wise, she's a bit more of a thief and some other things, but like it's just basically my half-elf rogue except cat. Yeah, it's gonna be, I think, what did he call it? It was like fantasy and a little bit of horror. So I don't know, it's gonna be fun. I'm just excited to play, to have something to do on Halloween. I'll just sit around in my house, listening to the occasional doorbells and being annoyed. So, you know, an excuse to dress up and like actually other people actually see me dress up other than my coworkers. And I kind of have an idea for what I'm going to do for that as well. I just need a couple more things. So. Do your plans change? You might stream tonight. Fun, fun. Yeah, it was funny though because I mentioned last night, I was like, yeah, I might need help with a character because I have zero ideas. And then he was like, well, he started to like, we were talking about it and I was like, no, like, and I don't remember exactly what he said, but basically I knew that he didn't know what I meant by zero ideas, and I was like, no, I have zero, as in mind is blank ideas right now. Like, oh. So then people were giving me suggestions, but. It was funny. I was like, no, literally, unironically, I have zero ideas. In a way, I do not normally have zero ideas, but I have zero. You can find an RPG group, but it'd have to be virtual. Local population is likely to, yeah. Yeah, virtual ones are a lot of fun. The interesting thing is, I feel like, and this is partially also a difference in DMs, I will say, but like, I feel like the two groups I'm a part of are very different, like, experiences. So it's very interesting. It is in part because the stories are different and the flow of the night is different. It also has something to do with people. And I don't mean this to make anybody feel old, but there is a difference between the online group I have is a lot more. Everybody's older than me, and then the other group, we're all about the same age, but we're not. There's probably from the oldest to youngest, there might be a difference of like 8 years or something. I don't know. Okay, give me a second. Yeah, something like that. But like, we're all in our 20s-ish. So it's a slightly different vibe. Which is fine. It's just interesting to the differences and just like everything. Just something I've noticed. But I'm excited, looking forward to like seeing how this person DMs and the characters, and it's just gonna be fun, I think. I have been just like, I don't know like what kind of like character to pull out of my arsenal. Cause like even like I've only ever made 5 D&D characters, so like I don't have a backlog to pull from. But like of the characters I play in general, it's like I don't know what kind of one to pull from this time. It's like so gotta figure that one out. Okay. So see this already, I think this will probably go a little bit lower. Definitely gonna curve it a little bit more, not just go to straight to flatness. Well, I think the hard part I've noticed about like finding a virtual group is you either just have to jump into it, like try to find a group of strangers and then just like, okay, make friends. Which like, go for that, that's all cool and well, but or you have to find a group of people you're already friendly with online that are doing an online thing, that they're not in the middle of something else. And or like are willing to just like insert a character into a situation and think to ask. So it's an interesting one. Because the in-person campaign I'm a part of has been going on for a while now. I think it's been years, possibly. But I wore my dice earrings to small group one day, and that got me and my friend Ilka talking about D&D. One thing led to another, and now I'm playing with them every other week. If you could do if you like counter one shot frequently, build a stockpile of characters. Just whenever you get an idea, roll them up, stick them in a folder. Yeah, I could do that, and I probably will in time. And I have one idea that I've been toying with for this, because it was my other option if I didn't make a cat for the animal campaign. But I don't, it's like I was on the way home last night. I was like, do I want to make that character for this one shot? Or is that a character I want to play long term? And is it a character I still want to play? Like, is it something I want to do? I don't know yet. Because somebody said something last night that triggered it. I was like, oh yeah, I did want to play a Kenku, but do I want to do that for this? Maybe. Kenku is a bird race, because anyone's not familiar. Which is fine. You cannot be yeah. Wow. So I almost went crow something for the animal campaign character I made. Almost. But I really liked the idea of a house-size cat. Like a cat that's house-size, like pet-size cat rogue. It's like, I really like this idea. It's going to be hilarious and it's going to be fun and I can be just like absolutely mischievous. Play a slightly crazy character that's not actually like, not crazy as in insanity, crazy as in just like not logical. And then turns out like none of the characters in the campaign are logical, so I'm still the logical one, but that's okay. I love it. Like, I didn't quite do that with my wizard because I was just like, I like the idea of this character. And she is a bit more logical than she is anything else, but I love that anytime I have like thought, like anytime I attempt to not be the logical one, I'm still the logical one. So I choose the curse, I guess. That's okay. Eventually, I will be the chaotic one. It'll happen. Eventually. No, I would argue my wizard is chaotic. She's just not as chaotic as some. And I say that because in this battle that we've been now in, we will be in next time we play, we'll have been in it for 3 sessions. Because the boss's AC is ridiculously high. And his ads weren't exactly the easiest things to get rid of. It's at least one person, if not 2 people, have done attacks that have, and knowing full well it was going to happen, hurt allies. There has been collateral damage in the form of one of the character's zombies. His zombie army has been greatly reduced. So my wizard is not the most chaotic. Because she waited till they moved out of the way before she did her big thing. Which did, for the record, do a ridiculous amount of damage that I'm very happy with. It did 21 damage or something like that. And that was halved, because the boss succeeded his save, so. If he hadn't succeeded his dex save, that would have been 42 damage. The spell is insane. And I definitely didn't roll it correctly the first time I used it, but I'm still learning all of like my wizards like in and outs as far as her combat is going, so. I will eventually know what I'm doing. Eventually. Assuming she doesn't die anytime soon. That she doesn't die in this combat, which I don't know. We will see. I don't think so, but you got caramel waffle cone ice cream. Ooh, fun. Is that a good flavor of ice cream? I've never had it, so I wouldn't know. Oh yeah. Hi, Lucy Joy. Yes, I have corn cakes. No, you can't have them. They're mine. Mine. Mine to go on my tacos. You're such a go baby. If that had been anybody else's desk, you would have already ran off with them. I know you. It sounds like it would be good ice cream. Ben & Jerry's Conada. Those are all words. It's a great one? Okay. I figured. Granted, it's also ice cream, so like, Yeah, I'm not as familiar with Ben & Jerry's as I am with some other ice cream type things. Oh. Ben & Jerry's is brand new ice cream. Canada is the theme. Okay. Yeah, I knew Ben & Jerry's was a... I guess it's the way I said it. Yeah. I knew Ben & Jerry's was an ice cream brand. The way I worded it, I realized, yeah, no, that wasn't obvious, but yes, I did know that part. The rest of it was the part I was confused by. And or amused by, yep. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Let's take a look from up here. See, now having a bridge... Ow. Now having a bridge there makes sense, right? It's a deep enough incline that it would make sense to have a bridge there. It's going to be a bit steeper, and I think it's going to have water in it. So the idea, if for those you who may not know, is the idea is this section here is going to be closed off. I haven't quite figured out how yet. If I had a little bit more time, I could start working on that right now. Actually, I have all the materials on me, ironically. The idea is close this up and kind of turn it into a bit of a water thing. Yes, words. I can English. Totally can English. Okay. My thought process is... Yeah, with extreme power, you're playing with the snapshot and figured out automaking crafter roughly. Nice, nice. Yeah, I saw that was in snapshot, and I was like, yay. But I haven't played with the snapshot yet. I need to listen to some more of the spawn chunks and catch up on some stuff. Oh. Did you see that they have now made it so that realms have access to snapshots and stuff? You can put them on realms. Or they're going to make it a thing? I'm not sure if it is or will be a thing. But I'm pretty sure I saw that, which I thought was kind of fun. We'll make a stone, and then when I come back and terraform it somewhere later, I will change material. But yeah, I can imagine it's gonna be a very powerful thing. Dragon and I were talking about it the other day on his stream, I think, of just like the amount of just like stuff I'm gonna end up building with it. Saw pics fit about it and figured out how to manage the sequence that he was having issues with. Nice, nice. Oh yeah, I remember seeing a tweet from him saying it was going to be a 2 Pixfig type of day, and I didn't realize why. Now that tweet makes sense, actually. Because he probably did a survival guide episode and a snapshot review. Add on going, okay. And you're back? Okay. Yeah, I didn't say anything important. I just, I saw Pix tweet about the fact it was going to be a 2 video day today, and I didn't put together why. But now it makes sense because he probably has had the survival guide one scheduled to go up. I think he's doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday on those, and then the snapshot came out. I remember seeing that, being like, huh. Okay, cool. I just moved on and didn't even like process why or anything. But yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. Now I know why. Ooh, a Wigglypuff escaped. Oh no. So I think the base level is gonna be. Actually, we'll just go into the water. It's fine. So if I do it under here, I think I want the base level to be like here, honestly. We're gonna do it this way for a second. And then I want just like a little bit of a curve. Because obviously we'll have to terraform. I'll have to terraform this bit as well. You know, put an actual like wall here. Some of that will be probably not till later. I'm gonna do this bit first. Hard part is going to be ensuring that the raw material drops. Just have stuff in them all so it doesn't get out of order and load into the wrong things. Ah, yeah. I imagine, and I don't know the specifics of what you're working with, so I don't know, but I imagine some tricks with like some not dispensers, comparators might be useful there. The comparator reads that like one of the thingies is empty or low or whatever, then it could lock the redstone signal telling the crafter to do the crafting. basically preventing it from crafting when there isn't materials. It might not work in every use case, but concept would work in a lot of use cases. You had enough of ads and you finally broke down and bought Twitch Turbo. You're gonna give the boss some more money, but the ads. Oh, they've been so bad recently, so bad. And I don't know what it is. But recently the timing has also been really bad because I was watching an important moment in a stream and I got hit with it was like a 3 or 4 minute ad and I was just like, of all the moments you could have chosen, you could have done that 10 minutes ago. That's why I like certain people is like, if I watch your stream enough, I do have affiliate turned on, if I watch your stream enough, the point where I'm getting annoyed at the ads, then I probably just sub so I don't have to deal with it. That is exactly it. It's the worst timing. It's like that's why mine are at 30 seconds. And like, yeah, they're random-ish. But they're 30 seconds, so when you get ads, you're only getting ads for 30 seconds. Nothing happens in 30 seconds. Well, definitely not on my streams anyway. So like... But yeah, there's been certain ones that it's why the handful of subs I have, yeah. I think I want to say 5, but it might be 4. I can't remember. I'd have to look. I set a rule for myself. I was like, I'm only gonna have this many. And I just, when I like stop watching somebody and or feel like I want less ads on one person over the other, then I switch. But I have to look exact numbers. 30 seconds is reasonable. Yeah. Because like, and that's the other thing, right? For it's like on YouTube, you can skip the ads. And when you're, not when you're watching a live stream, but when you're watching like a video, you're not missing anything when the ads are playing, right? Meanwhile, on a live stream, you are missing things when the ads are playing. But at least like even YouTube on ads that don't necessarily like stop you from seeing the same content, you have a skip button at 15 seconds unless it's like a 30-second ad. Meanwhile on Twitch it's just like, here you go, have 3 minutes, and if you refresh, guess what, you're gonna get 3 more minutes. And oh, you also got a 30-second to 45-second one when you join stream. And I'm just like, guys, Twitch, come on, please. Ad experience is so bad. They're also like, that's the other thing. It's not even that. It's just like, okay, hold on a second. Even if like, at least a lot of YouTube ads are funny. Every single ad I've ever seen on Twitch, like there's been like 2, maybe ever, that I've been like, actually, you know what, I'm okay with this interrupting my stream. It's fine. It's hilarious. You do mine longer, but they're announced ahead of time so you can pause and get up and move around. Yeah, exactly, which is another very reasonable way to go about it. And I know some of the streamers I watch are very purposeful with how they deal with the longer ads. Like one of them, anytime like he gets up to like go do something or whatever, or like is disconnected from the server he plays on for a little bit because, you know, restarts or whatever, like when there's a moment where there's not stuff going to happen, he will hit the button. I'm just like, yes. Yes, I appreciate, for people who aren't subbed, I appreciate when the person is like, okay, if I am not doing anything and I know there's going to be ads soon, I'm just going to play them now. So that you all get them when I'm doing nothing. Like, yes, be considerate, think about it, please. Now for an IRL break, you need to get the kid from martial arts. Alright, have fun, drive safe. Or walk safe, or whatever. Bus is getting the same ad twice in a row. How about getting the same 2 set of ads? Is I get the same ad twice in a row, and like I think it only ever like weekly wise, like it only shows me the same like 4 ads, and half of them are for horror movies or something ridiculous. And I'm just like, but what if I don't like horror? What if that's just not my genre? What if you are just wasting your ad money? All the horror ads right now. Well, yeah, especially this time of year, it's bad, but I get them all year round. All year round. And I'm just like, horror games, horror movies, horror TV shows, I'm just like, what part about what I watch makes you think that's what I want, Amazon? Because, whatever it is, it's wrong. It's wrong. Very wrong. It's the opposite. It's a demographic. It's a general demographic. I know the answer is it's not me. It's the general demographic and the fact that they have just basically paid to be visible to everyone. They're not targeting like a very specific thing. But even if they were, they'd be targeting my age group. So like, whoops-a-doo. But oh yeah. Honestly, the funny thing is I've been getting a lot of excuse me, car ads recently, and I'm just like, okay, cool. So the internet algorithm has decided I am going to buy new cars soon, and so like they should advertise to me all these different types of cars. And it's just, well, that or it's car buying season. I couldn't tell you which it is. It doesn't feel like it's car buying season. I feel like that was a few months ago. Oh, I might be mistaken on that one. You never knew there were so many horror things to saw Twitch ads. I know, it's so bad. I'm like, what if for a second, because some of them are, what if that was triggering to me? Like, did anybody like think maybe, I feel like there should be a way to be like, do not show these. Some of them are just so disturbing and I'm just like, how? Why? Please no. I don't wanna see this. But the thing is, I understand why I'm seeing them. I don't appreciate it at the same time. It's just like I don't like. I understand. I understand. I thought that too. You figure you watch mature streamers. That's why they shows them. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe just seen you've seen them on friends. Yeah, exactly. So I don't think it matters on whether the stream, what the stream classification is for the ads it shows you. I think that's 100. It has nothing to do with the streamer you're watching. In that sense, it has everything to do with you, because it's clients. To use a Minecraft term, it's client side. So like everybody's seeing different ads. But it's I don't know for sure, but I imagine it works the same way a lot of like other ads work, where you have people who advertise to like very specific demographics and pay to like advertise to them, and then you have the people who just pay to be advertised to everyone. And I think the horror people just are like, yes, show everyone on Twitch our ads, and I'm just like, can we not? They are personalized and they should know what I like. Right. The thing, I'm not saying they're personalized, I'm saying they are not personalized to the channel you're watching. So they're not going to show you Lego ads because you're watching a Lego streamer, and they're not going to necessarily show you more family-friendly things because you're watching a family-friendly streamer. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Because, like, it is to a degree, I think a lot of them are also personalized. In the sense of, like, I know I get ones. Joshua, bud, can you turn your voice down just a little bit, please? Joshua. Can you, just a little bit, okay? Just a little bit of the volume. Thank you. I know I get a ton for, like, politicians from my area, right? Y'all aren't getting those. I mean, I would be very confused as to if you were, if the Canadians in chat were getting ads for Virginia politicians. I'd be very confused because that makes no sense whatsoever. Right, so like, there's a degree to that which it's customized, but a lot of it's not. Not on Twitch anyway. Doesn't seem specified to like what you watch. That's true. That's very, very geographically directed. Exactly. It's also demographic directed. Well, sometimes I wonder what they think my demographic is. Mostly on YouTube I see those, to be honest. But like, I think I have gotten one or two on Twitch. Or like, and on YouTube, like, right, because of my demographic, I will also, like, age demographic, if I had to guess. There's a certain other sets of ads that I think I get because of that. Nice, Dragon, you caught it! Like, I am, like, 90% sure that's why. Yeah. Those are the weird things, like the car. The car one is a little more generic, but I was getting, like, baby things, ads for the longest time, and I was like, okay. Fine. Weird choice, but sure, go for it. It's interesting interpretation of what I would want to see in my ads still. You can't see me, but I've got my thumbs up. Yep, Sarcasm! Totally does not make sense. Yeah. Oh, you 100% get ads, no video ads, other ones for new mom, wedding, and you're like, yes, thank you. You're a female in your 30s, so clearly must either be planning a wedding or having babies. Right? I'm just like, okay, I get it, society. Get off my back, go away. Like, okay, see you. I see you. Not funny. Like, but yeah, no. No, the funniest is when I get the funny ones. The ones that actually make me laugh, though, is when I get ads in Spanish. Where I think it's Spanish. Sometimes it might be another language. Yeah, no, it's mostly Spanish though. That makes me laugh. I'm just like, okay. I must be watching enough content in Spanish that now you think I speak Spanish. Cool. Whoops. This advertising can't work on me because I don't understand what you're saying. But then it's also interesting to see like the different ways they like advertise things in English versus Spanish, because oftentimes it'll be like the same. There's this one like internet provider ad that was like I saw in English and Spanish. There's like 4 or 5 English versions and like one Spanish version I kept seeing, and I was like, huh, it's interesting like how different like the vibes are. Oh. Whoops. Granted, I am now learning Spanish, so I'm going to start understanding these ads that I'm getting in Spanish. But it's just funny to me that that has started like this consistently every once in a while. I just get one set in Spanish. Just like, okay. Huh. But yeah, no, there's definitely ones that are like, oh yeah, you're a woman in your 20s. So, huh. Here are things. Here are things that you might want. And I'm just like, but what if I don't though? Show me more video game ads. Why am I the amount of like video game content I consume on the internet? Why don't I get more video game ads? Right? Like, you keep getting ads in French. Yeah, I can see that. I'm actually surprised I haven't gotten any in French. If Twitch started doing the language of my ads based on like view time, second to English would probably be Portuguese, ironically, at the moment. Or would it be French? Nah, it would be Portuguese. So that would be interesting. Right, odds are we're watching someone playing a game. Who's matched me. Right, exactly. You live in close to Quebec, therefore you must speak French. Well, I mean, statistically speaking, the likelihood of you knowing even just a little French given where you live is... I mean, the numbers game makes sense as far as an advertiser is concerned. Granted, you could say the same for me for Spanish. Or Korean, but... Yeah, no, interestingly, I have yet to get an ad in Portuguese, so... I wouldn't understand it. You live with a French Quebecer, exactly what I was thinking. It's like the likelihood of somebody in a household, you know, like, that one feels like a less confusing decision on the advertiser algorithm part. I agree it's still silly and pointless on their part. Doesn't help you speak your own friend. Yeah, I know. It doesn't. Agreed. But especially if they're geographical. If it's not geographic based, and it's purely what you watch based, then that's where I'm just like, huh? But I know mine was based on something I watched, because I think I watched enough clips in Spanish the other day that it was like, oh. Therefore you must speak Spanish, so here's Spanish ad. And I'm like, that's not... No. The clips had subtitles in English. Yeah. Because the server I've been watching a lot of recently, is like... I don't know, I think at this point I don't know you can count the languages that are spoken on it easily. Because some people speak like 3 different languages. But it's mainly Spanish, English, Portuguese, French, and I think someone speaks German. Sometimes. So I follow those two, that set of streamers, and so oftentimes I'm watching the Portuguese or the French or the Spanish speaking streamers as well as the English ones. They have a live translation on a server, which is crazy, but also they oftentimes have translation subtitles, which is nice. Yes, I will hydrate with some tea. It does mean I'm doing more reading than listening, really, but yeah, it's fine. I was watching a bit of some of the stuff in Spanish today to catch up on some stuff. And like I actually kind of like I've started to pick up enough words and I'm like, oh, I recognize the words. I just still didn't like, without knowing the context of the conversation and or having the subtitles, I wouldn't have known what he was saying. But I knew some of the words. That was cool. One of those like, I recognize that vocabulary word, I don't have any clue what the context is, but I recognize the word. Let's go. Because I had some of the context, I did pick up a bit more. But if without the context, I would have been like, I have no idea what's going on. Because I'd already seen the conversation translated to English in text form, so I was just like watching it because I wanted to watch, not just read what was said. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm enjoying like watching some streamers that are don't speak my first language. It's very fun. It's interesting like how much I feel like I could still kind of understand what they're saying even when I don't have like the actual literal translation. I can kind of sometimes be like, oh yeah, I know kind of what's going on here. Or at least what kind of the vibe is. Yeah, I hit the... I wasn't expecting to actually hit. Oh, that's looking so good. See, that I think works really well. There's some terraforming that needs to be done still. Thank you. I've had plenty of practice killing phantoms. Nice. Let's go. Another phantom head. Oh wait, that's 2 phantom heads. 2 phantom heads to add to the collection. Let's go. Speaking of Spanish though, and me learning it, I have still have my streak. I think I'm at 40, or am I at 39? But 39 days straight learning Spanish. Some languages can be tough though, like Japanese. If the words are fast and sound excited, it may be the exact opposite. Yeah. And I think Spanish and Portuguese, which are similar, but they're not the same. Excuse me, especially depending on the region of Spanish and region of Portuguese, which same with English in fairness. They're a lot similar to English in how they're structured compared to the like Japanese or Korean. Where like I feel like if I was just listening to someone speak Korean versus somebody just speak Portuguese, I feel like I would have a better chance of figuring out the gist or the vibes of the person speaking Portuguese over Korean. But I wouldn't necessarily still know what they were saying. I would just like, with context clues, I maybe have an idea. But especially because it's like they're playing on a Minecraft server, so that helps. Because like I know Minecraft. So like I have a lot more context than I would if I just ran into somebody in the street talking Portuguese. If that makes sense. Add in 30 seconds. Okay. I know I saw that a few seconds ago, so that would it's probably gonna start any second now. But yeah, I've been having fun learning Spanish. I've definitely hit the slowing down section because I'm trying to learn the words more. Because I started getting to the point where I was outpacing myself as far as just like too many new words. Basically, just too many new words all at once, and I was forgetting the ones that I already knew. Like it was just like too much. So I started doing a bunch more, like more reviewing. Really? It literally. Okay. Ooh, a wild almost star has appeared if anyone wants to try to catch it. Yeah, I've had last couple of days I've been trying to just do a bunch of review over the recent words I learned rather than learning a bunch of new ones, because I started to be like, would look at a word and be like, I know what that is, but I don't remember what this, instead of just like picking it up like that. So I also want to do want to maybe take some time, maybe like this weekend, to do more practice speaking it, not just doing the vocabulary stuff. If that makes sense. Because a lot of time I end up doing my my initial, like, to keep my streak, my initial like thing of the day, I usually do while I'm at work. Like a quiet second that you know. So I don't normally do the speaking practice because I haven't done the speaking practice because yeah. So I've only been doing that on the weekends, which means I'm getting less practice hearing things pronounced and pronouncing them. Couple of things I've had to like either ask my dad or figure out pronunciations for, because I, eventually figuring it out. But one that stumped me was double L, the double L sound. Gotta run and pick up kids. Should be back soon. Okay, so I would probably gonna end stream here in a minute or two, but I should see you around. Good luck picking up the kids. Drive safe. Yeah, because double L is the A is like the Y sound. So like yeah. That sound. But the first time, obviously, I saw it, it was written out, and I was like, I don't know how to pronounce that. Okay, thanks for the stream and chat laters. Okay. Because if you see Aya, which I'm pronouncing that, I'm emphasizing that a little bit too much, I think, but it's spelled E-L-L-A. I was like, Ella. Okay. And I was like, wait, no, that's not right. That's not what Duolingo says. That's how you say that. But I was confused at what the sound was until I mentioned it to my dad, and he was like, "Oh yeah, no, that's this sound." I was like, "Oh, that explains it." Because he was at one point in time, like, I wouldn't say fluent, but he was decent at Spanish. I don't know if he would have considered himself fluent or not, but he learned it in like high school and college or whatever, and then learned it again when I was in high school for work, I think. I don't remember if he needed it for work or whether they were paying for it so he did it type of thing. That part I don't remember. What's funny is not only am I learning it for fun, my brothers are learning it for school. That they're doing, the younger ones at least, are doing it for school. And then my sister heard I was learning it, so she decided to start trying to learn it. So, I don't know if she's stuck to it or not, but it was kind of funny. It was just like, yeah, nope, everybody's learning it now. This is fun. Sticks. Though the interesting part is the twins teachers teaching them some slightly different Spanish. So then we try to like talk about what we've learned, and then we're like, no wait, this means this, and I'm like, no, that means that, and I'm like, what? No, you say it this way, and I'm like, and no, you say it this way. Like regional differences. Oh, they were actually in here. The salt shouldn't be in there. Either, that should be in there. But, yeah. I'm having fun with it, so that's what matters, really. We got a little bit of the wall done. And some important terraforming done. Like I said, I'm gonna probably lower this a bit more. Make it feel more like a riverbed. Never fear, yours is here, you're back, but lurking on my wall, you make dinner. Nice. But yeah, I think that's good progress, and this is looking decent. I was worried that this wasn't gonna look great that way. But I think it worked out. I will probably... There's some things that need adjusted. But overall, decent progress on the castle. And I pointed this out the other day to Dragon, but I will point it out to y'all as well. I find it very funny that these sniffers have now migrated up here to where the greenhouse is. They started out down there. These two, I think that there are 3 of them that migrated up here. I thought I saw a third over here somewhere. There were 4 to start with. They were the first 4 sniffers. I let them free once we got the eggs we needed for the main farm over at Dragon Space. I don't know where the others have gone. There are 2 other sniffers. One of them was at one point like down in here, so I would not be surprised if they were silly and got themselves lost. There was one around here as well. 2 of them are over there safe. Don't know where the other 2 are. Did I just see one? Here somewhere? Maybe? No? Oh, no idea where the other 2 are, but they're around here somewhere. So I'm curious if I can find them. Give me a second. No. They wander out this door. I know one of them was like over in this general area at one point. No. Wonder where they went. There were like 2 hanging out here before I built this. Now they're not here. Hmm. Interesting. Alright, sleep and then I will go to the ending stream button. Nope. Scrolling on OBS and then Minecraft decided to steal my mouse back. There we go. I'm going to... I'm gonna leave my character here. Am I gonna... Yeah, no, she can stay here. And I will log out so I don't spawn any more phantoms. You are very welcome, doll. Thank you everybody for lurking and all of the stuffs and things. Let's see, what day is it? Wednesday? Hmm. I will try to be back either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Depending on how my Saturday goes, it might not be Saturday. Saturday is usually the most likely, but this weekend I've got stuff Saturday night. And I might try to convince my mom to take me to like clothing shopping. So we will see, because Saturday's the best day for her and I gotta go do things is the issue. I'm opening that stream, but I'm looking to see if we have anybody to raid. Wait, what? Yes, this you just got here? Well, I did. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not seeing anybody to raid tonight, so we're not gonna do that tonight. But yeah, like I said, probably Saturday unless Mom and I end up actually doing something together on Saturday. Which I haven't even talked to her about, so I have no idea. Yeah. It might be Friday. I might end up being like just wanting to do art on Friday. We might have a art stream on Friday. Hi, CKY. Yeah, I've been going for a couple hours and my food is waiting for me, so I should go eat food and do the things. And I have laundry to do and groceries to put away. So I will probably see y'all on Saturday or Friday. Thank you so much for hanging out and saying hi and all of the stuffs and things. Bye.